Hope I'm still on. Hello. Hi, Dennis. How are you today? We're just jamming out over here. How are you? Can you hear me? Oh my goodness, that's kind of echoey. What kind of jam session here are we looking at today? That was Rockin' Sally. It's called a stripped down country rock rhythm. Well, hello. Sylvester wants to say hello. He is here. Here's my buddy. Here's my buddy. Oh, he's my baby. You cannot hear me very good? Darn it. This is my one-eyed kitty cat. Well, I guess this is a test stream for today. Oh, you can hear me good. Oh, okay. I've got that dumb heart over there, and I thought it said can't. That's good. Yes, that's Sylvester. Sylvester, he likes it here. He showed up to our door. He was a stray and appeared to have an eye hanging out. So we brought him to Dr. Monroe and fixed him up. We call him our $500 special. But that was the last $500 we had for a long time after that. And Chippy's over there sleeping too, but him and Sylvester are best friends. And Kissy, she's the mom of the other two kitties. She doesn't like Sylvester, so she may show up and try to kick his butt. So. Look at you. Well, he's a very social bug. He gets underfoot all the time. So it gets a little interesting. So, but anyhow, I want to play a little bit of my music today. And that's why I came on. And but I don't have my program installed, or it's not like I can't run my program and play my music at the same time, if that makes any sense. So let's see. Rockin' Sally, we're going to check out an old 1990s quantized. And I'm going to turn it up. This was one of my first collaborations internationally over in Scotland. This was my first song I ever recorded online. It's called Quantize. Good morning. I felt free to come on since no one's going to be expected too much for a little bit. Hello, Menti. Welcome. Oh, thank you, Dennis. Thank you. But that's me, and there's no words, just haunting voices. At that time, I wasn't sure what I was doing. It was in the 90s. Good morning, JoJo. Dave was the guitarist on this one, and he kicked ass. But what was really wild is the internet was new, and Dave was over in Darvel, Scotland. He was the one who composed this and had all the engineering equipment. And the drummer was in Mission Viejo, California. And the sax player was in Paris, France. So it was quite exciting at the time for me. Got to go. I got up early too. But Chippy is passed out. But it was pretty wild way back in the day. I got to go there for 3 months and record an album. This is basically what we came up with, at least our first song. Yeah, it's kind of a wild story, but I was wild back in the day, I'll tell you. They had this real strange style. It's like European. Have you ever heard of Ozric Tentacles? Ozric Tentacles was one of Dave's favorite bands. Okay, let me make sure that doesn't play again. Are you guys around today, Menti? If so, I can sign off in a few, like at 8 o'clock if you're coming around, and if not, let's see. Let's play a song. How about My Lovely Valentine? I wrote this for my husband. My lovely Valentine, I'm so glad you're mine. Okay. My lovely Valentine, I'm so glad you're mine. I could use a cup of coffee. You guys mind if I run and get a cup of coffee real quick? My lovely Valentine, my lovely Valentine, I'm so glad you're mine. I'm so glad you're mine. This will be right back, guys. Enjoy the song. I'm so glad you're mine, my lovely Valentine. My lovely Valentine, my lovely Valentine. I'm so glad you're mine, my lovely Valentine. I love you, my lovely Valentine. My lovely Valentine, my lovely Valentine. I'm so glad you're mine. I'm so glad you're mine, my lovely Valentine. My lovely Valentine. My lovely Valentine. My lovely Valentine. My lovely Valentine, I'm so glad you're mine. My lovely Valentine, I'm so glad you're mine. 26 years is a long ass time. I'm so glad you're mine. My lovely Valentine, my lovely Valentine. I'm so glad you're mine. I'm so glad you're mine. I'm so glad you're mine, my lovely Valentine. My lovely Valentine. My lovely Valentine. I'm so glad you're mine, my lovely Valentine. I love you, my lovely Valentine. My lovely Valentine, my lovely Valentine. Glad you're mine. I'm so glad you're mine, my lovely Valentine. My lovely Valentine. God only knows. Cheers. Sorry about my mess. Let's see how much. Nice. Breakfast. It's breakfast time. Of course, I don't eat this early. I usually don't eat until after 10 or 11 in the morning. Oh, school's just starting. I bet she's going through a lot of changes. But it'll be good, though. What grade is she in, Mentee? My niece is into drag racing. She likes this year. Junior, what is that, 10th grade? 11th grade. I don't remember. I graduated in 84. So I'm not sure. Well, thank you, Dennis. I would absolutely love to share my music with you. Would love to. I have so much music, I don't know what to do with it all. Actually, what kind of music do you care about? Uh, I don't really get to rap. I'm not a big rap person. And I used to be a country person, but I do write some country music and try to write some pop music and stuff. But oh, that's awesome. The art club. That's going to keep her really busy. Slot car and trains. My dad used to love trains. He used to, there's all kinds of crazy stories. My dad and his brother, they used to live over in, what's the name of that? Quantico, Virginia. And that was where my dad was born, because my dad's dad was Colonel. So anyhow, they moved all over the place. Matter of fact, I think they even lived in Haiti at one point. But anyhow, they jumped trains when they were kids. And my dad and my Uncle Bob jumped a train and went to Washington, D.C. And they were walking around all the different monuments and stuff during the day. And apparently a gang showed up and they attacked my dad and my dad's brother, and they stole all their clothes. And they had to hop the train to go back home with nothing on. That was the craziest story I ever heard. Yes, my dad jumped trains. He lived in Virginia when he was a kid. He also used to deliver newspapers in West Palm Beach when they lived over in Florida. There was an old house that's still there that my dad went to. So, but yeah, they they did all sorts of things. Of course, West Palm Beach is a completely different animal now than when he was running around on a bike over there. And even back then, it was dangerous. So I don't know how he got through some of the things that they probably went through over there, delivering papers. But yeah, Dad collected a whole bunch of coins when he was younger, and his mother had to get a tractor thing, a lifter, to get the coin container out of their upstairs. They couldn't lift it. They had to have someone pick it up with a tractor from the second story window. It was so full. And I think he paid for his college with it. Oh, that's so sad, Dennis. Shoestring. That's so sad. Yeah, I could tell you all sorts of crazy stories, but yeah, that was an amazing one as well. So, but he apparently paid for his college with it. That's really sad. Of course, when somebody is homeless, eventually their life gets snuffed up somehow because of being, unable to feed themselves or have a right place to sleep. Um, being outside in the elements just really tears people up. Especially as it gets colder, if they're in a northern state. Where was the guy? What state was he in? Did you know? No, it doesn't really matter. That's just a sad story. Goodness. Well, let's not talk about sad stories. Right? Let's try another song. See if I can find one. God knows I've got tons. Oh, that was one. The last one was written to my husband. Now this one here, I've got a bunch of list. All right. This one's called Misunderstood. Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee. Good morning, Chris. Nice to see you. I'm about to play a song, but I'm trying to find out exactly which first because I have like a zillion of them to choose from. Let me take a look and see what this has in it real quick before I click on it. List. All right. Okay, let me see if this one's the one that I want to open. Misunderstood. She's misunderstood. How can she feel no good? She's misunderstood. She thinks she's no good. She thinks she's no good. Misunderstood. She feels misunderstood. Misunderstood. She thinks she's no good. Misunderstood. She thinks she's no good. But you know she's so good. Misunderstood. She's misunderstood. Misunderstood. Yikes. She thinks she's no good. Oh, she feels misunderstood. Understood. She feels but she's no good. She's so good. She's so good. She feels misunderstood. She thinks she's no good. She's so good, misunderstood. You know she feels so misunderstood. How can we get her to feel better? Misunderstood. She thinks she's no good. That's great. She's gone home, be with her family, and now she's gone. Miss Angie, hello. That she needs. Give herself back to that beautiful girl she was, and who she can be. Misunderstood. Jamming out that she was no good. So good. Misunderstood. Let me read some of these here. Let me see. Is that thing going to shut off? I hope. Nope. Here it goes. All right, let me read these here because I've got to make sure. I'm not used to this. Okay. It sounds like somebody's starting to feel a little better. It's going to be really hot over at Mendy's. Somebody is doing things. Yes, it's nice. Sweet. There's going to be days where he's really, really good, and then some days it'll be up and down. It's a hard recovery. So some days are good and some days aren't the greatest, That's just the way it goes. The body is a very strange thing. The way that they do these surgeries, they starve them to death, and by the time they're through everything, within like a month after the surgery, they've lost like 35 pounds. Yeah, that's a big shock on me. So it does take a little. It's a hard recovery for them. I think I had to take over the medication for like the first month. There was no way he could sort it for himself at the time. The mind still wasn't quite there yet. But he did get that whole responsibility, though. But once he started coming to, I'm like, all right, that's yours. You can take it back now. Thank you. Love you very much. Unfortunately, though, but when it was all said and done, there was like 20 freaking medical pills that, either vitamins or something for 20 that he has to keep track of every day. 20 a day, which is effing ridiculous. Yeah. But and he looks great because he's lost like 35 pounds. But it gets better. Every day gets a little bit better from what they were talking to me about. Of course, our doctor was really amazing. He goes, so that surgeon, he really did a good job, didn't he? And we were laughing because we were laughing. Yes, he did. Oh. Well, we're in the middle of doctors right now. Right now, we do not have any doctors because we live in a rural area. Doctors come and go here. And we won't get our first appointment until, like, I guess one of us is the middle of this month, and then the other one is like the beginning of next month, that we be new patients again. Well, but what kind of music are you looking at? Did he go and leave us? He probably did. Or is he still here? Dennis, are you still here? He's setting up shelving, or he has wall-to-wall shelving in his living room with a train track. Oh, there's someone on my Facebook that does builds miniature train track stuff. Matter of fact, he was a friend of my old guitarist for our online band years ago, which was called Dead Center in 1999 or something. I would be happy to help Dennis out with some music, and anybody else that would like some music or need music for something, I would be more than happy to help you with something. And I can even, if you have a special request, if you want to make something with certain words or something, I can, as long as I'm not overwhelmed with life, I'll try to make the time to help out wherever I can. Let's see. We're going to get a panel game going. Huh? Marvin the Martian. Marvin the Martian. Hello, Marvin the Martian. Here I am. Hi, Marvin. Who's Marvin? Is that somebody's alt? Oh, okay. Hi, Dennis. Oh, Lord. No, I've been working. Oh, that's yours. Oh, I see. Oh, that's a cute name. That is pretty cute. Oh, well, good for you. Having fun is the ticket. It helps the mental health a lot. Yeah, I hope you got that hot bath I suggested as well. A lot as well, just to take time for yourself and not anyone else. I had a friend lecturing me about how I needed to get out with my girlfriends away from the house, away from hubby. I was hanging out here way too long and I needed to get out. And so every so often she she grabs me and says, "Come on, we're going to go and cheat on our diet and go to the Silverleaf Diner down the road." And we always get the Reuben sandwich. And instead of French fries, I've been eating salads. One day, we ordered the biggest piece of chocolate cake I've ever seen or tasted in my life. And it was so good. The whole thing. Wonder why. I for some reason picked up a sweet tooth when I was born. But let's get one more song going here. You guys can chat and do what you want to do. But that was Misunderstood, and Misunderstood doesn't have the greatest lyrics. I'm sorry. I'll find one with better lyrics next time. How about this one? Okay, wrong song. Here's the one. Here's the one. Sorry. It's so wrong. And I don't know if it's got any words. It's kind of creepy. All right, let's see if I can find one with words. I think this is the one with words. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. Oh no. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. It's so wrong to hurt one another. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. It's so wrong to hurt another. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. So wrong, it's so wrong, so wrong to hurt one another. It's so wrong, one another. You know it's so wrong, hurt each other. We must hold on to each other. Wrong, it's so wrong. It's so wrong to hurt one another. It's so wrong. It's so wrong to hurt one another. It's so wrong, so wrong to hurt one another.
one another.
Yeah, it's so wrong. Yes, it's just a simple words that came out the day I recorded it. I do believe that it is wrong to hurt people and that people are hurting people a lot. And it's really sad. 'Cause I don't think that Jesus would want us to do that. But anyway, what are we doing? Let's see. Looks like medication is causing vertigo. That sucks. I cannot stand feeling, dizzy, because you could find yourself on the floor really quick. So I'm glad Dennis is around to help out. But you guys you have to be each other's strength when the other one is weak. And it's sometimes can be a challenge, but that's what happens. We need more help than we can give ourselves. The other one can tell that the other one needs it. So the more you're together, you kind of, have that way. Oh my God, driving down the road. I couldn't imagine. Wow. Thank you, Dennis. I write some songs that are like really deep and with deep subjects, but like this one song, let's see if I can find it. It is called Here we are. Where did she go?
Where did she go? She disappeared out of my life.
Sounds good.
Where did she go?
I'm gonna have some too, if you don't mind. Be right back.
Yes, I miss her. If only I could reach her, make her see she's hurting herself and her family. I remember years ago, she was so smart. Now she's just a shell of her old self. Where did she go? She disappeared out of my life. Now we'll never get her back. Where did she go? And I miss her, yes, I miss her. I miss her. She disappeared out of my life. Where did she go? Where did she go? And I miss her, yes, I miss her. If only I could reach her and make her see she's hurting herself and her whole family. Where did she go? Where did she go?
That person used.
She disappeared out of my life. Where did she go?
I used to be a drug addict.
I miss her.
I came back.
Yes, I miss her. If only I could reach her, make her see she's herself. Where did she go? I remember years ago, she was so smart. Now she's just a shell of her old self. Where did she get out from my life? No, we'll never get her back. Where did she go? Where did she go? You know I miss her. Yes, I miss her. Yes, I miss her. She disappeared out of my life. Reach her, take her slow. She's hurting herself. Yes, I miss her. If only I could reach her, make her see she's hurting herself and her whole family. Where did she go? Where did go? Where did she go? Where did she go?
I'm right here.
She's disappeared out on my life. Where did she go? Where did she go? I miss her.
What's really weird about this song is I wrote it about my sister, but then when I think about it, I lost myself years ago. So bad. That was me. I didn't know where I was. It was so weird. Um, Looking back, I mean, like it's been like over 30. Did crack. I used to be a crack addict, and you look back at that past and how crazy it was, and it's hard to believe that that was you. Um, I was one, I got hooked on crack when I was in 12th grade. Um, I was working over at was it Morrison's cafeteria, and a bunch of us would get all our tips together and go out and get 8 balls and stay up all night long every weekend from like my 18, 19, 20, 21 year. I was just every single night either drinking or doing drugs. And I mean, I had like close calls too. I got pulled over, and back when I got pulled over, it was before they started cracking down on it. Thank God, because I got pulled over twice and had to do the sobriety test twice and failed twice, and they let me go twice. So I was lucky, I guess. But oh yeah, there I was. I was so intoxicated, I was singing to the police officer and dancing, singing New York, New York or something. It was really stupidly crazy. But yeah, that was me back in the day. I'll tell you, I'm very grateful. My husband took me away from all of that craziness, because when you live close to a city and you're a child, it's very easy to get drawn into the wrong crowd. And I believe that pretty much, I mean, it all started with all of our best friends partying. We used to party every weekend on a dock. It was ourselves river rats, or we would go to the beach because we were, South Florida kids. And there was this one time that my best friend, who's not with us any longer, she went to the beach nude, and she pulled over. Oh, talk about a crazy story that was. Oh, did I tell you guys about the time that I was so drunk? I hiked over with my best friend who never even drank. And I took her, we thumbed to the beach. And the next thing I know, I find out that there's a group of people out skinny dipping over on the other side. So next thing I know, off come the clothes, and I'm running into the waves, and my girlfriends had to practically, get me out of there. I was so wasted. We used to get really wasted at the Sebastian Beach Inn. We used to get the Bahama Mamas, and we also would pride ourselves in the fact that we would drink 10 of them and write on the wall. Because if you drank 10 Bahama Mamas, you got to write on their wall. So we wrote all over that wall for years. Oh my goodness, we're all talking about our experiences. Yes, it's not an easy thing to kick an addiction. It really isn't. Yes, it's really hard. Oh yeah, I had many relapses, and I was just lucky because my parents, they had insurance, and I was young enough to be covered by their insurance and get some help. Because I went 3 different times because of relapses, and yeah, it's not easy to do, but some people get lucky and they don't die. But this is one thing that Actually, it's very, especially today when you hear about the poisons that are coming into the country. These other, whoever's making these things want to kill people here really bad. And people are dying so bad right now because of this fentanyl stuff. And there's new stuff being created to make things worse. And it worries me because when a person gets addicted to a drug, that weakness comes, it's really, really hard and strong. You start feeling like you really need something, and they reach for that they get off the street, and it turns out to kill them. And then there's others that are just taking it for the first time and just die. And you just can't risk that anymore. Back in the day, they didn't have that shit when we were, doing the cocaine and the crack and, the drinking and all that other stuff. But no. It's bad now. And I really worry because, our grandchildren are, they're not perfect. We love them. They all make mistakes, but that's just not fair. One of those children gets a hold of one of those awful pills. Their life is just snuffed right out. They don't even get a chance. So we need to pray for this country. We really do. Things are just really not right. It's really weird. Like, you know what? We used to have such a great time having garage sales years ago. But now, because I live in a liberal state, if you don't do the garage sale on the once a year, village wide, they call it, you're not going to get much customers. I tried on a vegetable stand for the first time last year, and I worked my ass off, growing peppers and tomatoes, and broccoli and different things. But anyways, I had this little stand up on the side of the road. And the only two people that stopped were people that I knew in person that were my friends. No one else stopped. And I sat out there from 7 in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon for 5 days. Not one person stopped. Not one. And then next thing you know, we're in competition with the Amish. I cannot compare to the Amish, the stuff that I grow. There is no comparison. We went over to we have an Amish grocery store. And I picked up for $8, I picked up 2 extra large red tomatoes, 2 extra large peppers, a bag of miniature sweet peppers, but actually it was like in a box that was like, 4 by 5 and filled with these little peppers. And then I got another bag of banana peppers. And what else did I get? 4 cucumbers. And what the heck else did we? 2 onions. I think I might have said. And what else? There was 3 gourds for $1. There was a bunch of little things where it was like, 4 for $1, all these vegetables. And I swear to God, there probably was about 20 pounds or more of vegetables that I brought home yesterday from my Amish stand. And I only spent $8. $8. If I got that stuff over at the grocery store, it would have cost me $35. Easy. It's amazing the savings that these Amish people give us. And there's no way I can compete with that. There's no way. And not only that, but they're also, putting it out for this wonderful deal. I mean, like they tie their onions. Have you ever seen onions tied like and tied to one another, a big string of onions? They had these onions, I swear to God, if I can figure this out here, this big around, and they were all strung together about, I don't know how long that. Well, we had to hang it from something that was hanging off the top of the door because it was so damn heavy. But we paid $15 for it was probably 10 to 15 huge onions. And they hung there until you used them, which was just amazing because, I mean, we eat lots of vegetables, so, I'll actually have like a whole onion in one night, and a whole pepper and, some cauliflower, broccoli. We've been doing all sorts of vegetables and stuff on, we put a little olive oil, a little salt and pepper, and on a strict diet for a while. Let's see what we're saying here. No, they use their horses to plow their fields, and they make jellies and jams, fresh breads, baked goods, everything. And they also do sewing as well as quilt making and basket making. Yeah, we love onions, so either cooked or in a salad. If I have a salad, there's going to be an onion in there. And we also like carrots and mushrooms and zucchini. I even have, I've got a compost pile that's got two squashes of sort that grew. I don't know what they are, though, because I have a feeling that they might be cross-pollinated squash because they're white. And who knows what kind of squashes ended up in the pile. So I'm not sure who all's still here. I've got Chris. I know. I think it sounds a little too quiet, so I'm going to go ahead and put a song on if you guys don't mind. But I think it's not going to be as depressing as the last one because it's just, well, here's one that was a collaboration, if I can open up. There you are. It's called When the Wind Chimes Scream. It's a rock piece and a collaboration with FGM Studios. This one's good. The silence like a ice, crushing everything we had, tearing down our new life, building walls up with your badge. But I never felt safe, cold in your arms. Now this house feels like a cage. Since you haven't been around, this intention's clean, my confession reads, I'll read it since you left me. Oh, the shadows that I'll find an evil one. My heart is in that door. Feel safe when I hear the wind scream. Somebody else mixed this one. They mixed it a lot better than I mixed. There are no easy breakups, just a lonely bitter truce. Now the clock keeps on
upset. The day turns into night, but you're no longer by my side. Sometimes I close my eyes. The shadows of an empty house behind my dreams. My heart aches and I don't feel safe when I hear the wind chimes scream. Each time the daylight breaks, my heart follows. Swallow the mistakes that lead to tomorrow. With every breath, was it me who asked too much? You were trained to serve and protect. Is that why you want to open up? Shadows of an empty house behind my dreams. My heart aches and I don't feel safe when I hear
It was written from a lyricist. This was written from a lyricist. Definitely better words than I could come up with. But yeah, I enjoyed doing that collaboration very much. Let's see. I hope it doesn't start to play again. All right. Now we got an evil request for JoJo. We got to find it. An evil request. Okay. Let's see. Here we are. Twisted Thing. Elvis. I wonder if this is no words on this one, probably. Lovely. All right, here we are. One moment. This one should have voice.
Twisted thing, she wants to say. Twisted thing.
She's a twisted thing.
She wants to say. Twisted thing. She's a twisted thing. Makes me wondering. He's such a twisted thing.
I don't have a copyright, but I use a music editing, a music creation program.
I have to say, she's a twisted thing.
Not crazy about this version.
Makes me insane. Every day she's gonna do right. She's a twisted flame. She comes along from a twisted flame. So tired, full of love and pain. Twisted flame. Drives me insane. Every day she comes home from work, so tired, full of pain. She's a twisted thing. Wish I knew. She's a twisted thing. I have to say, he drives me insane. Twisted thing. A twisted thing. She's a twisted thing. I wish I knew. Ain't it insane? It's a twisted mind.
Not too crazy about that version. Let's see, there's going to be another one here somewhere. I like. Okay. All right, Monty. Thanks for coming. You take care. God bless you. Have a great day. Looks like Chippy's awake. Chip, do you have to do that? This one's called Sometimes We Need to Change. No words. It's just a electronic jam. Elvis Presley. I think this is going to have to be the last song because I know people have lots of things on today, and I don't want to interrupt with any live stream or anything like that. I'm just trying to test the water here and see what's going on and see how the music was heard, hopefully. Let me turn this down. So I'm thinking I'm going to head out, let you guys go and get on with your day. But if you are interested in some of my music, I would be happy to help you out. My email address is wstephanie, which is WSTEPHANY 66 @gmail.com. So if you would like to give me, send me an email, I can look for something that's similar to what you were looking for, or make something for you if I, I've got the ability to make things as well. So just get with me and we'll try to work something out. Can I type it for you? Can I type what for me? I hope you all enjoyed the music. I'm glad that you stopped by, and thank you so much for the kind comments. But I'm not sure what you mean by me typing things for you. Oh, you want me to type it in there? Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Is that what you're looking for? I hope. And how many minutes? Let me know how many minutes of music that you want. If there's a specific key or anything, or a specific style that you would like. There are different styles to choose from. On the program that I use is Band in a Box, and I can put in manually enter a song in any key that you wish. So hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for coming, and thanks for coming to check us out. Talk to you later now.